No pinfalls, no disqualifications. Both teams will fight until someone either submits or surrenders.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a battle literally almost a year in the making, the ultimate power struggle here in ECWA, which has found itself almost a hostage in its own home since about the month of November, when the Blackhearts, the invaded TWA representation, made their presence known. It's all about power. It's all about control. It's all about preserving their legacy. It's all about their own sour grapes of their own organization ceasing operations. And make no mistake about it, TWA, from its glory years to its last day, had very capable, dangerous talent.
Introducing the Blackheart. First, I would like to introduce the team captain, who is accompanied by Joe Blackheart from South Australia. 230 pounds. This is right here. Mustafa! He is straight from the gym, weighing in tonight at 196 pounds. This is beautiful. Bobby and from Syracuse, New York, weighing in 201 pounds. This is
Blackhearts seem pretty cocky and confident thus far. They think they have this one in the bag.
Hey! Hey! Has anybody seen Bandito? We've been looking all over the place for him in the back.
I heard that rumor earlier.
We can't find Bandito. Does anybody know if he's been deported? Yo! Where's Bandito? Coming out.
We had heard rumors that Bandito Jr. was MIA earlier. We're not sure if the Blackhearts got to them or what the issue was. But I guess we'll find out in this matchup if Bandito is able to compete, if we've even located him. But from that story we move to the team Bandito will hopefully represent here tonight. The ECWA loyalists, the stalwarts, who continue to support this organization no matter what.
Ladies and gentlemen, ECWA. First, the team captain from Atlantic City, New Jersey.
I'll tell you, the electricity in this building is almost deafening. We can barely hear Bob Ortiz. And there you see the announcement, or you hear the announcement in the background of Bandito Jr., which is, of course, the next story we're going to follow up on. Bandito is not here, quite obvious.
Bandito must have smartened up and ran away. We scared Bandito off. And if you 3 were smart, you'd run from us as well.
We want to talk about running. That's been the MO of the Blackhearts, more so than Team ECWA. Hit and run at will when convenient. And keep in mind, this is War Games rules, ultimate bragging rights on the line here. If TWA wins this matchup, they may be absolutely unstoppable. They may have complete domination of this organization moving forward. Because ECWA has just barely been able to fend them off in their best scenario. And the bell has sounded, war has begun. There will be an opening period. I believe 5 minutes time. Teams will alternate entrances until everybody's in the ring. And at that point it will indeed be submission or surrender. One fall to a finish. Bobby Shields and Chris Wylde started things out. And you can see it doesn't take long for the cage to become an offensive weapon. And the momentum thrust the door wide open. We will determine the order of entry here via a coin toss. As already this steel cage has been damaged by just the force that these athletes are battling with. Keep in mind, Bobby Shields, originally a member of the ECWA roster, he was the defector. He was the mole from the inside that allowed ECWA access into all of these buildings and events. And Shields is dressed for combat. He's dressed for war. Justifiably so. Wylde, you cannot win this match by escaping. That means Wylde's going high risk. And peppering Shields with the right hands. And there are, of course, quite obviously, no disqualifications in this battleground. And whoever can dictate the advantage to gain an edge in this early going of the contest, it's so pivotal. It's so vital. Because you don't know what member from which team is coming in next until we flip that coin. These men only have about 5 minutes to work with. We've exhausted probably about 2 of those minutes. Acai-style DDT by Chris Wylde. And keep in mind, folks, this will be a long, long matchup for these two athletes. Both sides have certainly gone for endurance here in the early going by sending the smallest man from each team in the ring. It's smart strategy, and arguably the most tenacious from each team as well. Bob Ortiz counting us down. And Joel Goodhart still taunting Team ECWA, who are down 4-3. I mean, the coin flip, it's dangerous enough, but when it's a dire situation here, to enter war shorthanded. And Chris Wylde, it's do or die here to get the advantage of Bobby Shields. Thankfully, he's doing so. And again, no disqualifications. Wylde's career has just been absolutely stunted by the Blackhearts. Wylde, a former Mid-Atlantic champion, but man, he was the original target, really, of these Blackhearts. And his career has suffered ever since. Rather than focus on winning and losing championships, he's just been thinking about surviving. And he's done a great job of surviving thus far. Now the Blackhearts have been forced to, at least for the time being, be in a one-on-one environment. Wylde versus and Shields hits hard.
1 minute remaining in the 5-minute segment.
Well, that's less than 60 seconds time. We're going to flip a coin. This matchup's going to get a hell of a lot more dangerous. Wylde cinches in a submission. Shields is in the ropes, but that doesn't matter worth a damn right now. And Shields is tapping, but the match does not officially start until all men have entered. That is not an official submission. The war continues. And Shields deposits Wylde halfway across that ring. And buries the foot into the side of Wylde's face. Nicely done. Here we go. A big-time situation going to be settled here. We're flipping the coin now. John Finnegan calls it in favor of the Blackhearts. Damn. And Breaker Morant enters, but Chris Wylde is waiting. Keep in mind it was Chris Wylde that defeated Breaker Morant for the TWA Championship. And we talk about Wylde not being able to win championships. He won the TWA title, but keep in mind that is not a championship recognized in this company. That was for bragging rights, for revenge. Because of what the damage the TWA has done to ECWA's reputation, their championship scene. Aktu has been injured. Kekoa has been injured. Wylde has been injured. So many men have been damaged. And now it's 2-on-1 on Chris Wylde in the center of the ring for a 2-minute period. And now these teams will alternate. We know Wylde's going to get some help here. Either Kekoa or Aden Chambers. But what condition will Wylde be in once that help arrives?
We got 2-on-1! We got 2-on-1!
Oh, Joe Blackheart, what a hideous individual he is. Could you imagine him with even more power and stroke here? Not that Tartaglia has been behaving like a gentleman lately. But Shields and Morant just measuring Chris Wylde.
30 seconds.
Wylde's got to hang on. I notice on the right side of your screen, that side of the cage is just dangling. This is a dangerous, dangerous war zone. This cage is not built with the highest technological standards, and that means there are jagged edges, there's steel sticking out, there's support bars. This is designed to hurt, to maim, to entrap, to imprison. And now we got some help. And Kekoa enters, and Kekoa's on fire. And the odds are even that Kekoa knows Chris Wylde is the worst for wear. And Kekoa giving him a breather. Shields, catapult into the steel. And Kekoa, who has been flagged by many as one of the present and indeed especially future stars of ECWA, carrying that flag proudly right now as the Blackhearts collide center ring. And this shows what happens when it's an even playing field. And Wylde connects with a tornado DDT. And now Kekoa entrapped in the corner with Bobby Shields. And Wylde went high risk on Breaker Morant. I gotta consider that a mistake after the punishment that was taken out of Wylde just took him too long. And meanwhile, Kekoa battles with Bobby Shields, but in less than 30 seconds, the Blackhearts get another member, and it's going to be 3-on-2. And Wylde and Kekoa need to maintain this advantage as much as possible, because they're going to be down, and Josh Daniels looks ready. He's full of energy right now. And he's a very, very dangerous man.
Josh Daniels.
You're talking about a guy that can lock on a submission and do some heavy-duty damage out there. And he's picking his spot. He's distracting Kekoa and Wylde, and he knows what he's doing because look from behind, Bobby Shield. And Breaker Morant recovered, and rather than go into the ring at a 2-on-1 disadvantage, Daniels comes in with the advantage of 3-on-2, a young veteran maneuver by a technical machine in Josh Daniels. And this may be outside of the environment that Daniels is most accustomed to, but Daniels understands how to inflict pain. That's never been under question. Wylde takes the steal. Kekoa, the receiving end of a double suplex. And there is only one man left on the outside for Team ECWA. That's Aden Chambers, a man with a storied history in this organization. But now as the dominance starts to sink in from the Blackhearts, what must be going through the mind of Aden Chambers looking at what he has to enter in under 90 seconds time? And as Blackheart mentioned, Bandito Jr. still nowhere to be found. He's the only man who has not been seen thus far. The Blackhearts seem to think they got rid of him, and they may be right.
Go on, Breaker. Take it to him. He's earned it. Come on.
There we go. And look at all the security trying to keep Mustafa Aziz at bay. And, oh, Daniels! Aden Chambers just slams the cage door on Daniels. And now, Hurricane Run into Shield. It's divide and conquer for Aden Chambers. Shields drop hard with the Falcon Arrow. Breaker Morant receives that spin kick following the atomic drop. And Daniels from behind recovered from that cage door. Chambers forgot about him. And the Blackhearts going to regain momentum, and Aden Chambers hanging on to the cage. Where's Chambers going here? Daniels got pushed off. Aden Chambers, oh my God. Aden Chambers is on top of the cage. He's on top of the cage. Blackhearts down below. All or nothing. Cross body. Chambers risking his life for the ECWA. That's what this battle means.
30 seconds.
And the unfortunate part of it all is all that risk may be for naught. As in just seconds, the Blackhearts have the advantage again, with bodies strewn all around this cage.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they saved the most dangerous, potentially, for last. And what does Mustafa Aziz have in his hand? He's got some kind of weapon, some kind of spike or a sharp object of some sort. Just drove it into the throat of all these athletes representing ECWA. And technically, fans, we're under 2 minutes away from the final entrant of Team ECWA, but there's nobody else out here. There's no one else here. It is 4-on-3, perhaps for the duration. And it's just how the Blackhearts like it. It's just how the Blackhearts have operated for the past 9 or 10 months. Jeez! The force and velocity that Kekoa hit that steal, and again, escaping does not constitute a victory. It's submission or surrender. And I guess we're going to wait for this 2-minute period to expire to see if there is a fourth man before the the final period of the match officially begins, but Mustafa and Kekoa are brawling on the outside. Mustafa's got that object again. And it's just all Blackheart. It's all TWA. And it may be the demise of ECWA. You can see the vile nature of the Blackhearts. Now they have the advantage. It's 3-on-2 in the ring. It's Mustafa and a weapon versus Kekoa on the outside. Well, we have a countdown, which seems to be just a formality more than anything. And we got nobody. And it's the Cheshire Cat grin for the Black. Well, wait a second. Is Bandito here? What do we got here? Joel Blackheart's in disbelief. He can't believe it. Is he here? Well, the mugging continues in the ring, and there's no sign of Bandito. Well, he had an opportunity. He had a chance to get involved, but unfortunately, it seemed like the premonition of the Blackhearts came true. And now you hear Josh Daniels clear as day. We can get a submission here. The Blackhearts get the victory, and I shudder to think what this company will turn into. Now what? Well, that music's unmistakable. That's Papadon, the Greek god, the ECWA champion, is fighting for his home promotion. And I never thought I'd see this. I never thought I'd say this. But I'm damn sure glad to see Papadon out here. And Papadon has shifted the tides in a big way. Daniel, Shields, Breaker, Mustafa are all reeling. And War Games has indeed officially begun. Submission or surrender. And Papadon not wasting any time. Boston Crab to true talent Bobby Shields. Are we going to see a submission from behind? Daniels interrupts. There's some kind of duffel bag. Obviously got passed in from the outside. What does he got? Well, the Blackhearts are directing traffic here. Papadon did a lot of damage in there, I'll tell you. What the hell? Those are handcuffs, aren't they? Those are handcuffs. Oh no, assaulting with that weapon again. And they got ball bats. Kekoa's handcuffed outside the cage. He can't help anybody here. And all the Blackhearts have ball bats. Again, their main MO through the months. Muggings just like this started this war. Look at Bobby Shields. Just went downstairs on Wylde. And Daniels has, I believe, is that Papadon trap. That's a bowling pin. Breaker Morant wearing these men out with. Bobby Shields has a rope, for goodness sakes. Oh no. Well, ECWA put up a valiant fight. had a major ace up our sleeve in the form of Papadon that I never even saw coming. But now the Blackhearts have taken full control here. 3-on-3 in the ring with these weapons. Mustafa neutralizing Kekoa on the outside.
Hey, maybe you need to drink a water, huh?
This is disgusting. And they're not even attempting a submission here. They could potentially have this match won, but they are just taking sadistic pleasure in mugging. Absolutely mugging every member of ECWA they can get their hands on in front of their home fans. What an emphatic statement this is, as it looks that TWA will gain so much power, so much stroke going forward. This blatant choking. This isn't getting us anywhere. Breaker is taunting these people. There's nothing anybody can do. Oh no. Bobby Shields is holding another pair of handcuffs. How much worse can it get? I think we'll find our answer, unfortunately. Kekoa still helpless on the outside. Somebody do something. I've never said this before, but as Chambers gets handcuffed to the ropes, I think ECWA is absolutely helpless right now. Daniels with a rear naked choke on Papadon, looking for a submission. Shields is wearing out Chambers head to toe. They're trying to break whatever on Aden Chambers' body he can. That impact that Chris Wylde hit the steel. Papadon could have quit and surrendered for Team ECWA, but did not. And Papadon to his feet. But only for a fleeting moment. My God. It's a absolutely sick mugging. There's no end in sight. I can't picture any of these 4 men on Team ECWA quitting. That's for damn sure. They may be knocked unconscious. They may have their careers ended before they say, oh no. Chris Wylde is heavily lacerated. And just getting raked, the open cut, raked and ripped open further on that exposed steel. And you can name any number of objects that could have split open Chris Wylde like that. Wylde bleeding absolutely profusely. Keep in mind, this match cannot be stopped until somebody submits. Wylde could pass out, but this war will continue unless Wylde says he quits. Papadon back up, and again, fleeting moment. Oh my God, Wylde's got blood in his eyes. He can barely see. He's got a ball bat, though. And how effective can you be when you can't see your target? Papadon is getting the life choked out of him. Burying that bat into the midsection. And now ripping away with what is, it's like a steel turnbuckle bolt. Or a wrench of some sort. Again, driven into the cut. And they're still taunting about Bandito. As this merciless mugging presses on. It's all about ECWA. Look at me. Look at us. Choking out Papadon. Morant choking out Wylde. Mustafa standing guard. Kekoa is completely out of it. God, what are they going to have to do to these men to get them to quit? Wylde could have a concussion. These men are all seriously hurt. And we could be here all night.
Blackheart rules!
Well, at the moment they are, Josh. There's no disputing that. As the situation gets more and more dire for ECWA. Now, I'll give them credit. Every couple of minutes, another one will pop back up and try to fight. But they just get sent right back down. Oh, my God! Fire in the eyes! Where did Chris Wylde pull that from? Wylde just threw fire. I think Breaker Morant just... Did Breaker Morant just quit? Out of nowhere, Wylde found, I'm not sure what. Fire into the eyes of Breaker. I'm not sure if Breaker submitted or if Goodhart submitted on his behalf for fear of his health. But Chris Wylde saves the ECWA in War Games. And Wylde threatening further damage. I think he's still got the lighter in his hand. And the Blackhearts are retreating, hopefully once and for all. Wylde, arguably the man most affected by this invasion, is the man who saves the company in the end. And you're going to hear the panic in the voices of the Blackhearts as they realize that as much of an advantage as they had, as much pain as was caused to ECWA over the months, you could not stop the enduring spirit of the ECWA organization. And what a great moment for Hey! The hell? The ring announcer. And Papadon in the ring just hit Chris Wylde. And that's that ring announcer Papadon was talking to earlier. And Papadon's assaulting Chris Wylde and assaulting Aden Chambers. And Kekoa is still handcuffed. What the hell is this about? Well, Papadon helped save this organization. What, is he jealous he wasn't the guy to be the saving grace? See, jealous the spotlight was on somebody else for once? What the hell is wrong with you, Papadon? What is the point of this? Come on! These guys have been through 30 minutes of hell! And you pick now to make a statement. What a selfish... Ugh. We need some. We apologize for that.
Shut up, Santa Claus!
Somebody's got to stop this. Of course, and Padlock. The locker room is empty here of individuals trying to help Chris Wylde. We have an outpouring of help, but Papadon fighting everybody off. This ring is surrounded by officials and security and wrestlers. And they're having to deconstruct this cage to get help in there. That door's been padlocked by that ring announcer. And Papadon.
I beat you. I beat you. I beat all you guys.
It's not about you.
And this is a dead side, kid.
And we got the cage open, and Papadon slides out the top before these men can get to him. And what should have been the most feel-good moment of the year for ECWA has turned tragic because Papadon thinks he's bigger than all of us and bigger than this promotion. Chris Wylde is seriously hurt from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows.
We got the medics coming. Tell him to hurry up. Don't move him.
Papadon has stolen this moment from everybody. And our thoughts are with Chris Wylde. What a damn shame that Papadon had to take a moment for all of us. Make it all about himself. We certainly want to thank everybody for joining us here as a part of War Games, as a part of this epic night of the ultimate power struggle. For Facebook.com/outsource announcing. My name is Joe Dombrowski. And Chris Wylde. We finally got Kekoa unhooked from the handcuff. We finally got the door, I believe, open. Chris Wylde trying to walk out into his own power, but it's certainly not very advisable. We want him to live to fight another day. We'll see you next month for another great ECWA DVD release. We have a huge fall coming up, our 45th anniversary, and so much more. We will see you then. Good night, everybody, from all of us here at the East Coast Wrestling Association.
Hold that door open. No, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Watch your elbows. All right, close the door. Close the door.
Toss the balls, that's it. Hey, we got a tag match next month. I know, it's great. We got the Ringo. We got Cole.
Touch the bus. Touch the bus. Touch the bus.
We'll toss the balls. It'll be soon. All right, next month, 45th anniversary. I think that's half Mike's age. I think age. Wow. I'm thinking the tag match. Yeah, me and Cole. Yeah, right, Cole?
Yeah, can I have my towel?
Wait a minute.
I need my towel.
We'll get something.
Please.
You give it to him. I don't know.
Towel?
We'll find it. Yeah.
Chris Wylde, you stooped to a new low. I am sick and tired of everything that you do. On September 15th, the 45th anniversary show, Newark, Delaware. You know, on television, they got JR and Bobby Ewing and their sons. I am bringing in the sons, the sons, the sons. Just remember the sons of Blackheart, Apocalypse, Destruction. The sons of Blackheart are coming to the ECWA.